Good morning. I want to show you a little bit about how I set up a simple granular synthesizer inside Mac's MSP. So here it is as an object. It needs a better name, but we'll deal with that later. If we open it up, here's the guts of it, a nice tangled mess of patch cables. And let me show you the main elements really quickly. If you have any questions about the details of how all this works, then leave me a comment or send me an email. I'll put my email in the description. There's a lot of trial and error in getting it to work smoothly, but I'll show you kind of how I set it up. We've got a play object with the buffer set to a variable. We've got a random number generator, which is going to accept the result from these number boxes and subtraction boxes and all that to set a range that it stays within so that it never cuts the grain off partway through and everything stays clean. And then we've got a bunch more addition and subtraction, a bunch of bangs, a bunch of number boxes. Those are all stuck together in annoyingly complicated ways to get everything to line up the way it's supposed to. But long story short, what this lets us do is set in any sample that we choose a start point and an end point, and the grains will all land inside that range. And then we can choose how long we want the grains to be individually and what we want the playback speed to be. And it works pretty cleanly, so here we go. We want to load something into our buffer. Always start with a really high quality sample. You want to set a message with the name of your buffer to go into the first inlet. Click that. That tells it where to look. And let's just get a test playback of the sample we're using. So we're going to set the start point at 0, set the end point at 1,000. And if we set the grain length to 1,000, then it's just going to play the first second of the sample. And this tells us we're at normal speed. Beautiful. So let's have some fun with it now. If we set it to 0.75, it'll be a little faster. Let's set a really small grain. And a smaller range for it. And then we click play. That's very annoying. But that's how it works. It's good for making some kind of soundscape stuff for like ambient garbage if you want. I don't know. You do you. Put it in a sampler and plug in a MIDI controller and do something fun with it. I hope this gave you some cool ideas. Like I said, if you have any more detailed questions, then feel free to leave a comment, send me an email. And if you want more cool info about Macs or whatever weird projects I'm up to, then feel free to subscribe. I hope you have a great day.